Afternoon. Hope everyone's doing well. I am struggling at the moment to get my energy up. Various things going on and just feel like everything's holding me back. But never mind. It could actually be Chiron going retrograde yesterday. That isn't helping matters, but we won't dwell on that one today because I have decided that, well, I have a friend in a rather tricky work situation, we shall say. One that I know pretty much how it plays and how it feels. I'm going to do a reading just to see if I can get any clarity for her, just to see what is going to come about. Right, okay, what's the best way to do this? I'm going to just do the cards as is. So I'm using a mat. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has all the meanings on it, so we'll see what's going on. Well, I'll give you the bottom card. There you go. Which is 9 of Pentacles. Enjoy the results of all your hard work. So I'm kind of hopeful for you, really hopeful that the situation is going to really clear itself up. Right, okay, so we'll start. So that's 2. We'll go with card number 1. So this is the present situation. Okay. Well, it's kind of the card of celebration. So it's the 4 of Wands. So be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. So is this giving us the guidance already that maybe you are moving on to a better path and that there is going to be a situation coming up that is going to benefit you? Now, at the moment, the immediate challenge, the energy that is blocking or influencing your situation. So because this is the what's blocking, this one we've got the 2 Wands. So believe in your personal power. I don't think you believe in yourself at this moment, and I completely understand why. You're kind of standing there, you're trying to see the happier place that you want to be, but obviously at the moment you're being blocked from getting there. So I think just stick with I'm trying to think what to say. Stick with your plans, keep going, don't give up. All right, so we then got no, we want number 3. Number 3 is the root cause, the foundation or unconscious energies that your situation is based on. Well, that's about right. Heartache. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Swords. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Recognize that this situation is not going to improve. It's interesting that there's the 3 Swords, because realistically this is kind of where you are. You've got that energy of 2 against 1, that there's a battle going on, and I don't think it's it's not bringing you any joy. So, you know, we'll go for card for number 4, the recent past. What have you just left behind that affects your present situation? So what you've left behind is celebrating your success. Again, it's interesting that it's another 3. There's 3 women on here. 3 of Cups. So realistically, I think it's also saying that this is what you've been missing. You've been missing the support, that realistically where you should be working as a team of 3, it's 2 against 1. And it's not working in your interest. Okay, so number 5. Message from above. Information from your higher self regarding the situation. This can also be a sign from your spirit guide or the universe. Okay. Take your time before you act. Card number 5. Page of Swords. Balance your priorities before making decisions. Again, I think, from my perspective, I think you're putting up with a lot more crap than you should have to put up with. But also, I'm taking this card to be saying that you don't get flustered by everything that's going on. Keep a level head. Try and stay emotionless in the situation. Write down everything, jot it down, make notes, and hopefully things will sort itself out. Now, number 6, immediate future, likely events that lie ahead. Oh, now this is going to be an interesting one. 6 of Swords. As you can see from the picture, they're on a boat, they're moving away, they're looking to higher ground, a different place. So move from problems and be mindful of what you take. So hopefully, in regards to everything, this is you moving on to a better place. It does say healing and empathy. I think you need to get some healing away from this. I think, yeah, it's saying exit, moving away. So I've said it before, I honestly think you're in a position that it's going to be a bit of a no-win. You can stick it out, you can leave, whichever way. I think the swords are out for you, which takes us back to 3. Okay, so that's generally the picture. So I think where you want it to be happy families, everything else, you're not. You're unbalanced. You're trying to see a better way through. They're bringing heartache. It's a constant battle. Whereas you would have wanted the 3 of you to work together, you're not. It's 2 against 1. Where it says take your time, again, I would say there is taking your time, but I also get the idea that if you need to leave now, then you leave, because in the end you are going to have to move to a different situation. Right, so number 7, your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself how you're feeling about the matters. Yeah, there you go, that's you. 9 of Wands. Oh, there you go. Believe in yourself and have the courage to continue. This is you. You are wounded in battle. You've gone through so much over the past year. You're not getting the backing you need. You're not getting the support you need. You are struggling. And I think the other thing with this is it's not about being courageous in this situation. I think it's being honest and pulling out the facts of what's been going on, what support you're getting. I mean, it's mentioning health on here. That guy does not look healthy. He looks battered and bruised. And unfortunately, that is a lot of how you're feeling at the moment. Not just physically, but emotionally. Okay. Number 8, other people's thoughts and feelings, how others' opinions influence the situation. So you've got the Knight of Wands in this position. So it says now is a good time to do what you want to do. So as this is other people's opinions, this is what they're going to do to you. It's one of the faster moving cards of the Knights. The horse is in motion. It actually implies to me that possibly there are things already in motion that you're not aware of. Okay. I think, again, it's interesting. Look, it's got 3 pyramids at the bottom. Again, I think there's an agenda that they've already decided on. So just keep it in mind. Okay. And again, it's another 3 card. So your hopes or fears, what you hope or fear out the situation. Okay, that was me getting my knock at the door for a parcel. 10 of Wands, this is your hopes and fears. This is you struggling through. This is you, there's always another way to do something. So it's you carrying this is your fear. You're burdened by this. You know, it's not going to get better. There's already a plan in motion. Okay, you're battling through. You're trying to get to a place where you're going to be able to succeed. But I think in the current job, this is all you're going to get. Right. Potential outcome. Likely outcome of the entire event. Well, it could be, I'm going to take it back, it could be that's you battling through. Or, potential outcome, the World card. You've got a choice. Everything you have worked for is coming together. So, either, if you do take it further, as I said, I know what's going on. Again, it's another 3 card. If you do what we've discussed, I do think that it's possible that you are going to get a better outcome than you think. I do think you're still going to struggle for the time being. Or, what I'm really hoping with this is that this is you being able to walk away. That you're able to put yourself first. That you get the better opportunity that you're hoping you're going to get. So that's tarot. Just going to pull a couple from this deck. Repair, Evolution, Growth Oracle cards. Just to see if they've got any other message for you. Oh, Jesus, there we go. I've got a couple of cards. I'll take those. Right, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, I'm going to read these in the way I'm getting them. Denial, deception. There is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. So there is, I'm going back with the Knight of Wands. There is something going on. And they are being underhanded about what is happening. Okay, So, better boundaries, communications. So creating boundaries requires self-love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It's about you telling them you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. That's exactly where you are. You have the right to feel good about yourself when you walk into that. You're the right to be backed up by management. You should be getting support, and if they're not supporting you, then this is what you're going to have to do. Now, I know what you've been asked to do, so hopefully that is an indication that if you put down what's needed, they have to take this on board. Now, this is something I think I've said to you before. Time to evolve decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated, is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So, as I said, as hard as it is, get some detachment from this. Detach yourself from the situation. Place the boundaries as to what you will and won't do. Place the boundaries on the amount of time that you are taking to do things. If they're not going to support you, don't do more than you need to. If it doesn't get down within the required time and they're not giving you the backing, that's going to be on them. But at the same time, this is indicating you have to make a decision. Now, fingers crossed, everything's going to work out for you. Quite an enlightening read. I like that the last card that came out was the World card. But I do feel at the moment that it's up to you how hard you want to battle for this. But hopefully that gives you some clarity, and you always have my backing. Thanks for listening.